Education Easy Post also going, and it became really difficult to control at the beginning for UAE Emirates. Alaphilippe was up the front as well. No break had gone by the time they got to the first serious climb of the day, and it's there where the breakaway would try and force the issue. UAE Emirates got bodies back. A couple of their riders struggling out the back, and they were slowly trying to control things. Ahead, Romain Bardet in the breakaway, as well as Michael Storer. Georg Steinhauser dangerous on the GC at over 5 minutes as well. Maybe a possibility to hand over the jersey, certainly give the stage to the breakaway, but it would not be taken. Just under 120 Ks to go, and it was difficult to see the break getting organised. Finally, groups would come together. That after Geske had taken the maximum points on the Forca Capistrello. Then a couple of groups did come together. A bit more rolling terrain. Up and down, yes, but nowhere near as mountainous as the opening or the end. Sheffield was involved, Paris-Peintre, Narvaez as well, the Ecuadorian champion, already a Giro stage winner at this race. UAE Emirates controlled, but they really didn't let the gap grow to anything beyond 2 and a bit minutes. Not full cooperation either in the breakaway. Steinhauser tried to restart the party and reignite things inside the final 45 Ks. Alaphilippe struggling. Demarchi there, also not quite at the races compared to the others. Remember, a lot of energy had been expended, not just in the first week, but just getting into the breakaway. Getting up the road was a success for some. They wanted more, but 14 men were going to never have a prayer. Going into the final climb, the gap continued to reduce and was onto the final climb, less than half a minute, and the first victims in the GC group. Behind Plapp going backwards. He'd soon be joined by the likes of Lopez and Lutsenko. And the breakaway whittling down one by one. Just 21 seconds with 13 Ks to go. Alessandro Verre, the former 6th place finisher in the under-23 Giro, would have a go. More riders would be caught, including Sheffield, who'd worked really hard for the Ineos Grenadiers. Just over 20 seconds with 10 Ks to go. More victims behind. Valentin Paris-Peintre would give it one last throw of the dice. That with the gap reducing to just over 10 seconds. He'd managed to pull something out as well. No danger in the GC, hoping for a stage win like his brother had achieved the year before. Romain Bardet had managed to hold on in the peloton until just under 6 Ks to go, but he'd lose time and his GC challenge was out the window. The stage challenge ended for Paris-Peintre with 4 Ks to go, and going into the final 3 Ks, Rafał Majka remained. Not too many bodies in the Maglia Rosa group. Geraint Thomas was there though. He had a teammate in the shape of Thymen Arensman. The first attack came from Tiberi just under 2 Ks to go, and it'd be Pogačar himself who'd chase it down. Thymen Arensman would try as well. Pogačar not letting him go anywhere. It was clear, as it had been for a while, that he and his team were racing for the win. Storer with a magnificent ride despite being in the breakaway, on his way to moving up in the GC, and it came to the final few hundred metres. Attacks deterred, Majka returning to start the lead out, Dani Martinez poised and ready to go. He would sprint, but Pogačar would be sprinting faster. The man in pink getting in front, already a 2-time stage winner, etching a bit of his name already onto the trophy. The never-ending trophy for the Giro winner, and it's a never-ending Pogačar show at this year's Giro. 3 stage wins in 8, 2nd place going to Martinez, O'Connor taking 3rd, a 2-second gap to the rest, and quite a few movements in the top 10 in the general classification.